So it has been a minute since I made a YouTube video, and I think I'm the worst YouTuber ever. But I do have one today, and it is a haul. So I hope you'll join me. Hey everyone, it's Melissa. I do have a haul today, and it isn't things that I've bought like this week or anything. In fact, some of them came from, the end of last year. But they're recent purchases that I haven't used yet to be able to show first. Now, some of them are repurchases, but I wanted to talk about them again. They're freshly bought, but they're older items that I've talked about many times, but I want to talk about them and keep them kind of in the talk. Again, I'm afraid they're going to get discontinued. I tend to buy things or use things over and over again and not stray. I'm very loyal to my products. But what happens is the company thinks they get old and they're like, well, we're going to replace them, or we're going to update them, or we're going to reformulate them, and they're not as good. And I'm like, there goes my favorite product, and that happens a lot. So I like to talk about them as much as possible. Okay, the first one, I'll do the repurchases first. The first one is Glytone Exfoliating Body Lotion. I use this all over my body every day, and it's got a 17.5 free acid value of glycolic acid. It's excellent. I've talked about it over the years. Y'all have heard it, but wanted to mention it again. I get mine from lovelyskin.com. They don't know who I am at all, and I trust them because I know that it's the authentic. I know it's the authentic product. I don't buy products like this or skincare from Amazon.com or Walmart.com or any of those others. Either buy it from Lovely Skin or directly from the company. But I love this, and I like Lovely Skin. So they give you points that you can use to lower the price too, the more you buy with them. So I like that. So the glycolic acid. The next one is Kerastase Densifique. This is another repurchase, but I like to talk about it. I use this among 3 products for thinning hair. I use I use the Nioxin system, and I use the NutriOx system that I get from Sally's. I alternate. This one I alternate probably the least, even though I really, really like it a lot. The other 2 will tend to fade your color. This one does not. It keeps my color the most, but it's the most expensive. So, what do you do? I just like to use it as much as I can afford to. It's a really good one. The next one is from Benefit. It's their Precisely My Brow Pencil. I love this. I heard about it from Mary Glitzy Fritzy. I always like to give her credit. It's got a really nice fine point. I use the color 3, and it's just excellent. Okay, and I hope they always keep it. It's really good. And last but never least of my repurchases is the Victoria Beckham eyeliner in the color Bordeaux. I just love it. It's the perfect eyeliner that's creamy, and it just has something. There's something in her eyeliners that bring out the color of your eyes really, really well. It is a repurchase, and never least. I love it. So I'm going to jump in right here, because when I filmed this yesterday, there were 4 tops that I forgot to show. And I didn't get to film them immediately because I had to be someplace else. So it's the next day, and I am going to show these. But first, I also got a new phone case that came in today. And I wanted to show it because it's so beautiful. It's from the company Casely, C-A-S-E-L-Y. And my phone is an older phone, so they have all different, they cater to all different sizes and types of phones. But it is a Monet. They worked with the Met. the Museum of Metropolitan Art, and they got this painting and made it into a phone case that Monet did. It's called Monet's View. The thing I like about it, I've seen other pictures of Impressionist art, in phone cases, but this one, it goes around to the side. I love that. So it's the side, the picture, wraps around the side of the phone, and this is the only phone case that I found that did that wrapped around. So part of the picture is wrapped all the way around and encases the phone in the bottom, and it's at the top, there's the sky of the painting. There's the sky of the painting at the top. I love this. It's very sturdy too. It feels like it's very protective of my phone, and I really, really like it a lot. So I wanted to show that. Okay, these are all from Amazon. This is the first one, this little top right here. And these are all medium sizes. So it is like a wide V-neck, almost a boat neck. And it's the same cut in the front as in the back, the same neckline. I like it that it has little, it has a stitch down here, so it's got like a wide band. I love the color. The color is like a burgundy cross terracotta type. And the thing about all these tops that I'm going to be showing you, they're perfect for this time of year. Someday we have warm days, someday we have cool days. These are long sleeve, but they're lightweight. And so they're perfect for the warm days, and on the cool days, they're good for layering. They're just fantastic little shirts. So that's the first one. This is the second one, and it is more of a, brownish terracotta. But what I like about it so much is look at the stitching right there. It just adds such a nice detail and makes it so interesting. So this is what it looks like. And it's got ribbing to it. And just a little crew neck. Okay. And the last two are just alike, except one's white and one's black. I'll show the white because you can see the detail better. And I hope these are still available. I got these for Christmas from my daughter. There are two t-shirts, one white, and here's the black one. But these are little tiny rib, but a little stretchy t-shirts. And they are crew neck, but look at the length of them. That's what I like a lot. It comes down and hides things. Perfect little t-shirt for this time of year. Like I said, because it's so good to wear in the warmer weather, but layer with the cooler weather too. And that's it. So back to your regularly scheduled video. I bought 3 foundations, and I've tried them initially. I have an initial feeling about them, but I'm going to keep using them and try to form a more informed opinion of it. The first one, this is from Rare Beauty, and I love Rare Beauty, their blush, so much that I have on in the color Cheer. It's just a fantastic blush. It's beautiful. I get so many compliments all the time. So I decided to try the foundation, and I really like it on trying it for a time or two. I don't care for the doe foot applicator, but it's good enough to overcome that. So I like it. It's a good color match too. It's in the color 210N. The second one is someone in my Instagram that I talked to. She told me about this one. She has used it since the beginning. She said still uses it. It's the L'Oreal Infallible 32-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I like it a whole lot too. I've already, tried it a couple of times. It's long wearing, and really this one too. I got a lot of long wear out of it. And neither one of these dry me out. even in cold weather, and the fact that I don't add any extra moisturizer to my skin. So this one is a real good one, and I do like the applicator better because it's a pump. And I got this one in the color 450. I could have gone 455. I think it is slightly too light. So, but I will continue to explore these two. The third one is the Laura Geller Baked Balance in Brighten. I actually bought two colors because I wasn't sure. I did the light and the medium is the one I need. I'm not as fond of this one because I don't like powder foundations, but it is a nice powder foundation, and I'm not giving up on it. I'm going to keep working with it and wearing it during the day, and it, you know, it's fine. It's not bad. It's fine. I just like a cream better. I just like a cream foundation because I feel like it makes my skin look creamier. This powder foundations tend to make me look a little dried out. But I do like this one, and I'll keep working with it. I'm not giving up on it. Okay, I bought a lipstick, and I feel like I heard about it from someone, but I can't remember who, and it is Huda. It is a nice lipstick. It's really, really nice. Let me show you the color. It's got a lot of peach in it, and it isn't too translucent and it isn't too matte. It's just right there in between. So it feels really moisturizing on your lips, but a lot of times when it's really, really moisturizing, I know that sometimes I can kind of see my lips through it. And so this one is a really, really nice one. I do like Spanish Pink, which I have on a little bit better. Because it's got a little more pink to it. It's a pinky peach. This one's pretty peach, which with my warmer looks that I do a whole lot, you know, a lot of times I will wear browns and terracottas and reflect it in my makeup and eyeshadow, and this lipstick will work really well with that. Also, I bought a new concealer. The same woman that told me about the Infallible makeup, she said, try this concealer. Now, I like the e.l.f. and it's a good price. And this one has the same, I haven't tried it yet, it has the same applicator type, which is the, you know, bigger doe foot. So I will try it more and see what I think. But it, you know, it's not as inexpensive as the e.l.f. is. So, you know, it'll take a lot. It'll have to be really good to change my mind from the e.l.f., but I'll give it a try. There was one more thing of the repurchases. It's the Shiseido Clarifying Cleansing Foam. I've used Shiseido cleansing foams for years, and periodically they will update them or change the formula or take one away, and so I like this one a whole lot, so I'm going to keep trying to keep it out in the cyberspace as much as I can to keep it relevant, maybe. But I really like this a lot. I like it because you put it on, you foam it, I wipe it off with my washcloths, and then rinse my face. My skin feels so clean without being dry, without being greasy. I don't like anything left behind, especially any kind of grease or oil or anything, because then I don't feel like there's a barrier there for my skincare to penetrate. So I really like this. Next one, a while back I talked about some hairpins, metal hairpins that, you know, you put in, you turn it and you go back this way, especially like in French twists or something. Well, I watched a video by Lisa D1, and she showed plastic ones, and I thought, well, golly, those are going to hold even better, and they do. You can still flip them back this way, but they hold just putting them in, and I really like them a whole lot. They're plastic. I think they'll take the place of bobby pins a lot of time, and you know, the metal ones keep bending on me, to be honest. Plastic ones, I think they're going to hold up really well, so I wanted to mention those. Speaking of Lisa D1, I was watching one of her videos, and she said that several people that she watched that buy really nice things, really nice purses and stuff, they had all bought this purse that was and it wasn't like a dupe or anything. It was an impression of a Chanel. It was Chanel-esque, and they got it off Amazon. And I thought, you know, I will never ever own a Chanel. So I'm gonna look at it, and I liked it and I bought it, and I've still got the paper on it. But this is what it looks like. It's got the, you know, the quilting like Chanel's do. And it's got the chain handles, and it's like, you know, a bucket type purse. It's got a pocket here on this side, a pocket on this side, and then it's got the main compartment in the middle. It's got a little case, you know, like a little makeup type case that's quilted in it. But I wanted to show it first before I started carrying and take, you know, all the stuff off. But I really, really like it a lot. And I can't wait to start carrying it. I'm sure it'll come up in outfits of the day in the future, but I really, really like it a lot. So very excited because I'll never own a Chanel. The next one is a multi-changing cable, and my original one I got from, heard about from Mary Ellen, and I absolutely love it. It is like this one. You pull it out and you plug this part into your power source, and on the original that I have in there, there's the main cable, and then you can put different size, two other different size cable heads on it. We all need different size cables nowadays. So you could have the original, I think, that fit your phone, and then you could have like a C, and then you could have one of the micro, and you know, it was the USB port size, you could put it on there. So that was great. But the thing that was more difficult was you could only charge one thing at a time. You couldn't do your phone at the same time as your iPad or whatever. So I found this one, and it works the same way. You know, you pull it out and you put this into your power thing, but it's got 4 separate, so it's one more, it's got 4 separate charging things. Got like 2 of them for your phone, so Doug and I can charge our phone at the same time. This one I can use like for my makeup mirror, this one for my iPad, and it can all be charged at the same time. Just plug it in. Our tower now has, you know, different cords coming out of it, but now we can have one cord and then still charge 4 different things at the same time. So I'm very excited. I haven't really used it yet because I wanted to show it first. So I'm very excited to try this. Since my surgery and starting on my medicine after my breast cancer, I haven't had a lot of sleep. My sleep is very limited. So I invested in an Oura ring, and it is one where it measures your sleep, you know, it measures your steps during the day, it measures your exercise, it measures your heart and stuff, and I'm so glad I did. And let me tell you why. Because I have a condition called Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome. And what it is an extra, it's a birth defect where I was born with an extra electrical path through my heart. So sometimes the electric impulses get off on the wrong path, on the one that is incomplete, and it starts looping around, so it makes my heart go, you know, it makes it get out of whack. And they tried to do an ablation to kill that pathway, but it wasn't successful. They couldn't quite reach it, so they had to quit. And so what I do now when it gets out of whack, you know, I go like that. I told a doctor one time, he said, "I can't believe you do that." And I said, "Well, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what they told me to do." But anyway, back to the Oura ring. I was looking at my heart things, and my heart's getting out of whack more than I thought it did. So I'm gathering all the data. So I've made an appointment with my cardiologist for her to look through, you know, all the data, all the information, and see what she makes of it. So it could be that the Oura ring has caught something that I didn't know was there. You know, I get exclamation marks, some warnings every morning. So we'll see how it goes, and I'm not too worried. This is not too dangerous. Mine has never been too bad. Like I said, I could always get it turned over. So if anything happens, I'll keep y'all posted. But anyway, I thought it worth mentioning. It is picking up something more than what I thought I initially was going through, what my heart was initially going through. So we'll see. I'll take the data to her. She might say, nah, it's just picking up something that's not important. So we'll see. Anyway, I think that is it. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the week. Love you all. Take care. Please like and subscribe. And I appreciate you all so much. Love you all, and thanks again. Bye-bye.